Hey folks, Matt from artoftheimage.com. 50mm lenses, specifically in this case, Nikon 50mm lenses. As you know, if you've watched previous videos, if you're a regular viewer of the channel, I love 50mm lenses on APS-C DX bodies. On Nikon, that's DX. We got a viewer question in here about 50mm lenses and using them as a portrait lens, which is why I like them. This is from Dwayne McClunn. I believe I'm saying that right. That's the YouTube username, hopefully. I don't disagree with you in that the 50 f1.4 or f1.8 are great portrait lenses. This is Dwayne. My question is this. Normally, most 50mm portrait lenses are shot in the sweet spot, which some say is like 2.0 to 5.6. So if you're not going to shoot in low light, it's better to save the extra money and get a 50mm f1.8 or 2.0 over a 1.4. Best, Dwayne. Well, there's a 50 f1.4D, and there's a 50 f1.2 AIS. And arguably, this, it's not an autofocus lens, so a lot of people don't like it right off the bat for that, but this AIS, manual focus lens, is the sharpest 50mm ever made by Nikon. If you stop it down to f2, most people would agree nothing beats it. So, but then again, if you stop down this f1.4 to f2, it's still very, very sharp, and I don't know that you'd see the difference at that point evaluating it. You'd probably still would say this is sharper, but in real-world viewing and real-world shooting, are you ever going to notice the difference? My answer to your question is that if you're not shooting in low light, I would get a 50 f1.8. Both the 50 f1.8D and the 50 f1.8G, the f1.8G is my favorite actually, are very, very sharp, arguably sharper than the 50 f1.4G. And really, you're not getting a better lens for the 50 f1.4, you're getting a faster lens. You're getting a little shallower depth of field, 2/3 of a stop worth of light gathering ability and shallower depth of field. If you don't need that or care about that, then it's no problem to get the f1.8. Because, especially when we're talking about f1.4G to f1.8G, they're just as sharp. Actually, you look at the DxO mark tests, the f1.8 beats it by a point, beats the f1.4G by a point. So, if you're not shooting low light and you don't care about the 2/3 of a stop difference in depth of field, then by all means, get the 50 f1.8G. The 50 f1.4G is not a better lens, it's just faster with the ability to get shallower depth of field as well, the light gathering ability. That's what you're paying for. What do you guys think? Do you agree with me there? Would you recommend to Dwayne that if he's not shooting in low light, he goes with the f1.8? Or is there a reason you would still go with the 50 f1.4? Thanks for your question, Dwayne. Thanks for your feedback, guys. Leave it in the comments below. Looking forward to hearing it. And stay tuned. We'll be back soon here at artoftheimage.com.